This is a major real estate scam here, folks. I'm going to read this real quick. Only got 3 minutes. Okay. Cancer patient dies. He says, I own half this house in Berkeley, 1810 Grand Street, worth $2 million. Give half of my half to these two people. It says, here's the key thing. From the remaining balance of the trust estate, including the remaining 49.9% of his share of the property, which is $2 million, that area, that neighborhood, make the following payments. 30 grand to sister one, 30 grand to sister two, and 30 grand to brother. And then the trustee who lives in the mansion, 40,000 to the trustee, and it shall be used to pay the burial expenses, the debts, and attorney's fees to William Rogers. There's his name up in lights, but he's not allowed to be a beneficiary, but he wrote himself in. And whatever's left, he could keep. Okay, so wrote that. Then that was January. He died in January of 2020. Well, the brother was taking care of him, living with them as a caregiver, a vital sign taker. So 2.5 years later, May of 2022, they never put a lien on the property. They never paid anyone. But now they're threatening him to get out in the middle of the pandemic, which the eviction moratorium wasn't even lifted till 14 months later. It was like September 23, and this is May of 2022. And it says here, well, within 24 hours of vacating the property, you receive your remaining share, which is your share, less amounts already distributed to you, and less your portion of the cost of administration of the trust, generally but not included to attorney's fees, trustees' fees, and funeral and burial expenses. Excuse me? Didn't I just read you saying, no, they're not allowed to, that you don't pay for that? That's the trustee to pay for that. And then it says down at the bottom, accordingly, this is the best offer you will ever receive. If you fight an eviction or if you fight the trust in any way, you will not only be reducing the amount of trust funds available to you and other beneficiaries, so she's threatening my sisters, but you will continue to take to risking a sizable judgment against you that will most likely dismiss your entire share of the trust. Okay, and then that's what they did. Then now it's 5 years since the man passed away. They sold the property for $82,000, and they never gave him a dime. They had to have $5,000 5 years ago, and yet and still they're going to go. Okay, I don't even want to go there. This is disgusting. Briarhorn participated in this as an attorney. So did William John Rogers, and so did Yehuda Ferris. Shame on these people. Real estate scam from A to Z.